It's Chris Summerfield at the gallery on the Hoe on the 4th of May. May the 4th be with you. And I'm catching up with a new member of the staff there, which is Karina Vettrel from South America, from Brazil, in fact. It's interesting catching up with her and her fantastic art. She originated from London. Hello, what's your name?
Karina Vettrel.
And where are you from?
I'm original from Brazil, but I relocated to London 8 years ago.
Yes.
And I just moved out to Plymouth now.
So what are you doing in London?
Well, I decided to move to London to learn a little bit English, and I did my degree in art in London.
Yes.
So I studied for 5 years in a university of East London, part-time.
And what area of art were you studying?
I did fine art, but my focus is almost in painting, always been painting and oil painting. I don't do much like acrylic, but I do work with acrylic and
yes.
When I can, but my focus is almost in oil painting and photography.
And this is your dog, Ruby?
Ah, that's
hello,
Ruby. Ruby. Hello, Ruby. Say hello. Look.
Hello. Ruby. Look. Oh, there you go. Cute dog.
Yes.
So how did you get into art originally?
Well, since my childhood, I always did drawings, and my mother always took me to like art classes, painting classes. I think she wants to come with me.
That's all right.
Say hello, Ruby.
That's good.
Right, so I think the most influence in my life was my mother, because she was really creative and always incentive us to art
and made you see the world in a different perspective.
Yeah, she did actually.
So whereabouts in South America are you from?
I'm from Brazil originally, in São Paulo, a city closer to São Paulo, named São José do Rio Preto.
So there's a lot of poverty around that area as well. Was it a struggle where you were growing up?
Well, my city is a little bit similar to Plymouth in a sense. It's not too small, but it's not too big a city. It's not wasn't close to the beach, but in my city where I come from in Brazil, there is not much poverty. But Brazil is a country that is really extreme. Yes. Like the poverty, like or you are rich or you are really poor. Yeah. And you can be like a middle class, but the extremist is really intense, you know. Yeah. So you see too much poverty, you see too much violence, and
a different value on life over there in some areas as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like you're going on to it when you're talking about violence.
Yeah, there is lots of rough areas over there, and but there's lots of beauty in Brazil. You know, like sometimes people just focus in a bad part, but is maybe the structure of Brazil, because it's a so huge country, like a big country, you know. So it's a little bit difficult to be administrated properly, you know. Yeah.
So you do a lot of traveling as well?
Well, I do actually. I think, back in Brazil I was a tour guide. Oh, right. So I've been traveling.
So it's easy to talk to people.
Yeah, so I've been traveling most of my career. Like I used to travel in Brazil, and then when I moved to Plymouth, when I moved to London, I had more opportunity to travel more the world. So I went to New Zealand. I went to lots of places in...
Do you want to just show us some of your photos?
Yeah, sure. I have like... this is a printmaking, and I did it based in this photograph that I took in Wales. Yes. This is from Wales.
I like the way you say Wales.
Ah, Wales. Sorry, it's my accent.
No, it's not. It sounds good.
But this This is from New Zealand. It's a printmaking. Yeah, it's a printmaking based in Maori.
Yeah.
The indigenous from New Zealand.
So when did you go there?
I went to New Zealand in 2010.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long were you there for?
I've been there for a month and a half.
Yes.
In New Zealand. So I explored a little bit the North Island and the country. So I have this photograph from Malta as well. Yeah.
It's amazing how the buildings seem lighter than the landscape.
The landscape, yeah.
Brings it out, doesn't it? Do you use special filters on the camera?
Yeah, I do. I do like take photographs about the landscape and about the landscape of the city where I am with, and usually I focus my attention to old and decay objects as well.
Yes.
Do you mind if I get the dog? Because otherwise she's gonna be crying.
Yeah.
So,
oh, come on.
She's my partner. So. So my focus also is abandoned places
and decomposition.
Yeah.
So and that goes on to your work in here. So,
yeah.
So what's this piece?
This piece is I made in 2013.
Yes.
The name is "You Gave Me Your Back" because
and that was in Portsmouth.
That's in Portsmouth.
Yes.
My work are based in memories from the past, emotions. And traveling, so it's all connected together.
Yes.
But it's really.
So what's this piece called?
This piece is Old Fancy. Also, I made in 2013.
Yes.
This is part of one of the back in Brazil. One of my photographs. In one of my auntie's ranch.
Yes. Your auntie has a ranch?
Yeah, it's like a.
Is it horses?
Yeah, like I grew up in my auntie's farm as well. Sometimes I used to go there as a kid.
Sounds great.
So I used to
Paint
hide.
a picture in my head at the moment.
Yeah, I used to hide horses and.
I used to spend a lot of time on farms and help out with harvesting and all sorts of things when I was about 13,
I used to swim in a lake, you know, like
yes.
It's really beautiful. And then.
So this is in 3 pieces, and it's all designed to be sold as one, isn't it?
Yes, yeah. Most of my work are based in photography.
Yes.
My paintings are reproduction, but I try to break it down sometimes.
Yes.
And sometimes the whole photograph I just choose it like a piece of the composition, and I break down the photograph. So is what I did in this work. And I use lots of the.
So, what's brought you to Plymouth?
Well, my partner lives in Plymouth, so sometimes in life you need to make choices, and I just decided to explore, because I think I'm an explorer, and
the life's an adventure. It's about traveling.
I think it is, and I live now, and I never know what's gonna happen tomorrow. So I just go with my impulses sometimes.
Yeah. So how did you get involved with the gallery on the Hoe?
Before I come to Plymouth, I got in touch with lots of artists and online. So I met this lady. I think her name was Yvonne, and she was she was running the gallery, and she agreed for me to exhibit one of my works in here. So then I think Davey he took it over. Proper, So I think it's a great environment to be, because there's lots of amazing
and you're right by the sea as well, you know.
And I think you kind of make friends and see other amazing works that you can see in the gallery.
Yeah.
And I think it's good to the artists to get together and try to...
Well, from what I've noticed in the gallery, since I've been involved with the artists here, they've all got the same emotional feelings and anxieties over being creative.
Yeah.
And so they can all relate off each other because it's not like being individual and being a loner in your feelings.
Yeah.
You can, you know, experience the same from other people as well.
Yeah, I think art is not about just yourself. It's about art itself. You know, like it's not about just promoting yourself. It's about promoting the beauty outside, your emotions or things that you can see and maybe other people cannot see. And everybody here for the same objective. You know, like. To make, I think, the art a little bit a better place in Plymouth, you know, like.
So, have you got a website?
Yes, I do. My website is karrina.vettrel.com.
Yes. Do you have a Facebook?
Yes, I do. Everybody has a Facebook. It's going to be Karina Vettrel Artist. So.
Yeah, okay.
You can see my page on Facebook as well.
Well, I like your work, so...
Thank you so much. Thank you. And
cheers.
Thank you. Bye.
Karina at Hotmail and Facebook. It's karinaromara at hotmail.com and also on Facebook. So check it out. Invest in art.